70 yards right now. I might take a 60-yard shot here. He's at 65. I got no shot. I might take a shot right here. I shot over his back. He's closer than I thought he was. I probably had about that much of a window to hit vitals. So I had to aim like pretty high on his back anyways to go above the beans. 7 yards off on my pin. That sucks, but like that's just part of this hunt. You have to take the shots that you're given. It wasn't ideal, but I don't know if I'll have another chance like that, so I had to take it. We were just looking at the footage, seeing how high I was, and I think I shot just over his back. Meanwhile, Thomas spots the 7-pointer out in the field. The deer that we've been hunting for literally 4 years. I think he's like 300 yards away right now, kind of working his way this way. He's coming in from downwind, so he's probably gonna smell us when he gets within a couple hundred yards. There's bucks popping up everywhere. There's another one kind of back behind him. The 8 that I shot at, he just popped up in the field again. He's kind of working his way back across, so that confirms that we didn't spook him too bad, which is good.
Well, first sit 2021 is in the books. Had a bunch of action this morning. I mean, you can tell why this place lights up in October, November. There's a bunch of does in here. I think Kendall shot a coyote. Drew had some action. I think he saw some of his shooters. But it is hot. And most of our action is happening in the morning. So we're going to get in here in the evening, but it's mid-90s during the day. So these deer are moving early in the morning, late in the evening. I also had the running buddy of the big deer that I was hunting, or the big deer I'm on, show up this morning too in front of one of my other stands. So I might be doing some flip-flopping back and forth between this place and the other place.
It seems like the bucks worked away from the back of the field to the front in the mornings, and then in the afternoon they start kind of working back that way, but they don't get back there until dark. So I think it's best to just hang out up here and glass for spot and stalk opportunities. So that's what we're gonna do.
I'm just going to call them flyers. He has matching flyers. Last year he had perfect matching flyers. He's got to have something to refer him to instead of just the big deer, so we're after the deer called flyers.
Hi, where's your boyfriend? When it's 90 something degrees and you're getting in the ground blind, it's Time to wear shorts, Crocs, short sleeve shirts, anything you can do to stay cool and hydrated. So.
Actually got in well before daylight. It's been about 30 minutes now. Starting to work the kinks out. We ended up just glassing the field all night last night, or up until sunset last night, and only saw one small buck. Never laid eyes on the 7-pointer again, or that 8-pointer I shot at. There's a guy that's on the other side of the farm that had two of the biggest shooters out here. Headed his way last night, but they got spooked off by something, so there's definitely two of the shooters on that side. I don't know where the 7-pointer went. The last we saw him, he's laid down out in the middle of the field. So he either got up midday and headed to the wood line, or he just never got up and maybe fed around like after the sunset. But these deer are definitely working their way out to the field at night and then coming back into the woods to bed in the morning, or they bed in the field and then leave the field sometime late morning to midday. That's right where the 8-pointer was standing. Or actually, I think he was a little farther away. It's 8 o'clock right now. Just got down. We didn't see anything after that group of 5 came through around like 7 o'clock. So it's pretty dead out here, but I'm gonna load the new canoe up and head back.
Dude, I just got a glimpse of rack. Another buck behind him in the creek. Another deer in the back. Dude, I don't know what deer that is. Crossing the creek. That was an awesome morning. I think we saw again like 10 plus deer. It was just dead calm, and all of a sudden that doe train came through. 2 bucks. One of them was shed. I don't know what bucks they were. Skirted the plot on the creek, following this creek ditch up there, which again tells me that camera. And this is a tip for everybody out there. If you've got a trail camera on one of your spots, it's only giving you a fraction of what's going on in the woods right there. I never saw those deer on that trail camera this morning, and so what I'm saying is it's giving me more hope that Toby could be using this area more than what I'm seeing on the camera. So with it being as hot as it is right now, this low-lying creek area is getting a lot of activity. The other place we hunted last night has just been dead. So I think that we're going to commit to this spot. We got one more afternoon, one more morning, one more afternoon, and then the season's closed till it opens back up. So I think we're going to ride it out here and make a run at Toby, and unless the cameras tell us something different, but this area right here is on fire right now.
All right, we got a crazy plan to hopefully end an epic 4-year journey on this deer, or all these deer out here. We got a massive storm rolling in. It's like 6:15. We've been just kind of sitting out here waiting. It's been too hot. The deer aren't going to get up on their feet when it's 95 degrees. But I think what we're going to try to do is put a stalk on them in this rainstorm. Hopefully, A, it's going to make it so they can't hear us as well. They're not going to be able to smell us as well. And B, it might get them on their feet.
Yeah, I mean,
considering maybe, like, right after it.
Considering we think we know exactly where they are, this might be the opportunity to run in and get a shot.
This buck is bedded down right up on this hill, maybe 40 yards from us. Jay's coming from the opposite side, working his way down the fence line. And we're essentially kind of pinching this deer's funnel into the field. So if he gets up and goes that way, Jay has a shot. If he gets up and comes straight off this point, I have a shot. I'm hoping when this rain starts to die down, they're gonna want to get on their feet. And I would be willing to bet that there's a shooter in there right now. So we're just gonna wait it out, get soaked. Let's see what happens. This would be an epic ending. Four bucks just came out of the bottom field. The 8-pointer that I shot at yesterday and the 10-pointer that I was thinking might be bedded right here, so this might be the 7-pointer up here. They might work their way this way. There's another one, I think. No, that's the 10. He's limping. They're running back into the woods. They're gone. It's completely dead out here. We saw a few deer at very first light. It was still dark before shooting light. Jay spotted a big buck, one of the shooters off the point at like 150 yards. He tried to kind of set up on him, but the buck went the other way and ended up going to the wood line over there. So, I don't know. It's been tough. These last 3 days have been just kind of a humbling reminder how difficult bow hunting is. I mean, there's just so much that has to go right, so many variables that have to line up. And honestly, the last 4 years of hunting this place have kind of proven that. I mean, I've hunted this 3-day season for 4 years in a row, and 3 days ago was the first shot opportunity I've had, and obviously it didn't work out. So it just kind of honestly like reminded me that you have to enjoy the process of hunting. You have to enjoy every step of the way and not put too much focus on killing something, because there's so much disappointment in hunting if you only focus on the kill. It's been really nice to kind of slow down for a little bit and just sit still when we get in our stand in the morning and it's not daylight yet, just waiting for 20, 30 minutes in silence. It's really easy to get kind of caught up in just how busy life has been lately. And I've been slacking in my quiet time, so just kind of spending 20, 30 minutes in the mornings, giving some praise to God and just talking to Him and asking Him for, help in certain things. It's been a refresher. So encouragement to you guys out there going into this deer season. If you get into the stand early, just stay off your phone and just talk with God for a little bit. Give Him some praise. Ask Him for some things that you need help with, and I don't know, it's just a really good opportunity for that. That's one of the reasons I love bow hunting.
Hey.
Guess what?
Well, I mean, it's freaking, 6:30 there, I guess, but you scare me when you be calling me like this.
I know. I don't have good news. We just got stormed out of our stand. We ran back to the truck.
Oh, okay. You scared me.
But we sat for Toby tonight. I mean, as you and I just, back and forth kind of talked about, well, guess who showed up at the other stand?
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you, dude.
That's too far to drive over there, too, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's already gone.
You've got to be kidding me.
I know. I was sitting there.
That deer has not showed up there in
Almost 2 weeks. Is
Oh yeah,
12 days.
2 weeks.
12 days.
Yeah.
I moved a camera out in there, put a mock scrape in on the food plot, and I sat there, and Dylan and I were sitting in the stand, and I was sitting there scrolling. I saw that camera I put up ping, and I was like, before I even opened the pictures, I already knew. Opened it, and it was just like, oh God, I wanted to throw up.
Oh my gosh.
He's one of the biggest deer I've ever had a chance to hunt in my life.
Could have killed him.
Yeah. Yep. Last evening of the
Everything was set
hunt,
perfect.
everything was perfect. Came right into the food plot.
Just no consistency at all.
He's with his running buddies. His running buddies have kind of been around, so he's been just skirting the edge of the plot.
I guess maybe he's been there the whole time and just, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm telling you, we just sulked in the tree for 15 minutes.
I mean,
and then got poured on. Now we're soaking wet.
And then yeah, right.
So that's just like,
that's God right there, baby.
I know. He wants us to earn it.
I'm gonna slap you twice and then laugh at you.
So, I mean,
man.
dude, I'm telling you, that
about all you can do.
I had a fire lit under me to get it done on this deer, man. But dude,
yeah,
I don't even know what you describe the obsession I have right now of the drive I have right now to get it done on this deer. I mean, I'm dedicating my entire season to this deer.
That is major trouble for that deer. That's all I know.
I promise
if Lee Ellis dedicates the rest of his season to a deer, he's in major trouble.
We're blessed that we get to be able to put the time in that we do, and that's
amen.
A huge deal. And I will be staying on my buddy's couch until he kicks me out. Well,
all right.
Had to call, let you know.
Yep. Y'all be safe coming home.
Game on.
All right, buddy.
All right. See ya. Jay's like my therapist, if you want to call him that. Brings me back my sanity when this nonsense always happens every year. I think this rain's letting off if we want to climb back up. That's a wrap on the pellet hunt. I can promise you we will be back opening week for the regular season. We got 2 stories to tell. Hopefully one of Toby, hopefully one of Flyers. But until then, we wait.